Hi everyone, how is everybody doing? Good to see everyone. I actually came on a little bit earlier than I was thinking. It's just a couple of minutes past 8. I thought, oh, I'm listening to myself. I thought it would take a little bit longer. My computer was rebooting and it said that it wasn't going to finish till 8:05. So the producer started the show for me, and I said, I'm watching the show because I was, as you heard it. But I had to wait literally till my computer rebooted. And then all of a sudden it said finished. So I'm like, oh, 8:02, it's finished. So I joined. So I'm on a little bit earlier than I thought, which is amazing. So you didn't have to wait too long at all. So thank you very much, Anne-Marie, for that. It was a lot quicker than I was actually expecting. Can people hear me? People are saying there's no sound. Not sure why there would be no sound. There should be sound. Can people hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. I think you can because I heard myself. So you must be able to hear me because I heard myself because I was watching the show. So yes, no. So whoever said there was no sound, it's your end because I could hear myself. I just realized I heard myself. How is everyone doing? Good to see you all. Hey, Elaine. Hi, Karina. Hi, Kamsoy. I think her name was Charmaine or Charnel or Charmaine, something like that. Hi, Anna. Hi, Jocelyn. Oh, good to see you, Jocelyn. How's the job doing? Was it you that got the job, Jocelyn, or was it, oh gosh, was it someone else? Can't remember. Or maybe it was, oh, we've got a few regulars that come on here and I like to know what's happening in their world, but I can't remember. Good to see you all. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring on Kat. But before we bring on Kat, I just want to let everybody know that the website is psychictvinternational.com and the websites are scrolling down on this bottom of your screen as well as the phone numbers. And the phone number in Australia is 02907 10199. In the US, it is 19143737 In Canada, it is 17788071426. And our international number worldwide is +61 488825177. And I'll let you know who is on right now as well. I'll find them. I'll go onto the website. Hold on. psychictvinternational.com. That's my voice again. That's the thing. So you definitely can hear. And while I'm doing that, make sure you like and share this video. So you can also get a tidbit reading live on the show tonight by just liking and sharing the video and then a comment. Okay, perfect. So we've got Ben Graham on pin 9166. We've got Natalie Norton Baker on pin 9810. We have Psychic Steve on pin 9106. We have Renoiretta. I don't even know how to say that name, but it's beautiful. On pin 9112. And we have Sandy on pin 9108. So definitely give them a call. They're all available for you. And yes, all right, let's bring on Kat. I'm actually really shocked that I came on so quick. But anyway, let's bring on my darling Kat. Hi,
Hey,
Kat.
how are you? Can you hear me?
You. Hi.
How are you?
You know what? Of course, we're in black. Typical. We're in black.
You know what? Can I say something to you? If I were to open my wardrobe now and I were to go look for something, everything's pretty much either black or like a blue,
exactly,
or like a purple, all these kind of very spiritual colors, But then, you'll go in and you'll find something bright orange. You'll be like, wow.
Totally.
So
exactly.
yeah, I'm a color person. Yeah.
You know what? I'm the same. I'm either the blacks, the blues, I've got greys, and then I've got the opposite to that because I'm in the blacks, the blues, and the greys a lot. But then opposite to that, then I've got the out there colors as well.
Yeah.
So I'm exactly the same. Kat, I love you, and it has been a couple of months since I've last seen you. So what's been happening in your world? Tell everyone about you because you are fabulous.
Okay. No, realistically, I have been really busy. I have two sides to my world. I do spiritual work, but I also do corporate work. And to be honest, I've been busy with both. In the spiritual side, I've been doing a lot of planning. There's a lot of exciting things that I'll be bringing out next year, which is really good. And yeah, do you want me to tell you about what I do and how I work, my modalities and so forth? Would that be better? Yeah, okay.
Yes, please, darling.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm not one of those fans that likes to talk about myself. I wish I were better at that. But I'm a psychic, I'm a medium, I'm a clairvoyant, I'm an intuitive, I'm an empath. So basically, I'm in tune with what I've been blessed with. And my whole purpose is really to take those gifts and to help other people, help them help them look into the future, see the future, but also help them make, those right decisions that they need to make for themselves. We as individuals sometimes will, get into a pattern or a rut, and it's about, helping them, giving them those guidance so they are better people, and, and they make the right decisions for themselves too, because I think that's important as well.
Definitely. No, you're one of the most popular ones on here whenever you are on, because people like when someone hasn't been on for a while, I think, because sometimes
Yeah.
we have people who are on a lot. So it's really good to see you, Kat. Now, everyone, like and share this video. I'm not seeing enough likes and shares, so you need to like and share. Otherwise, there's no free readings tonight, okay? So like and share it. And then
Yeah.
once you've done that, in the comments, let us know that you've liked and shared, and ask a question in that same comment, letting us know. Cherie, I don't see our darling Cherie on, or Teresa, so it doesn't look like they will be helping us tonight. So it looks like someone else might need to help us. All right, let's bring on Joyce. Have you met Joyce?
Yes, I believe I've worked with Joyce before.
All right, perfect. Well, you're about to see her
Yeah.
again. You're about to see her again. Let's bring
God
on
bless.
lovely Joyce. Yeah, Joyce is lovely. Let's bring on Joyce. Ready? Drum roll. Hello, Joyce. How are you? I'm good, darling. Just do me a favor. Just up your volume a little bit. Just press the plus button. Up it a little bit. Because I can hear you, but it's very faint. So if you just see this, Joyce, look at this. See this? See this thing on the side? If you press the plus button, yep. Press plus, yep. Keep pressing it. Keep going. Talk. Oh, no, it's very faint. I think, Joyce, you're going to have to pull your headphones out of the computer, because I'm thinking it's not registering. Because I can hear you, but it's very faint. Oh, that's better.
Okay, so how's that?
Oh, you sound perfect. How are you going?
Okay. I'm good. How are you?
Not too bad. What's been happening in your world, Joyce? I haven't seen you in a while.
Oh, I've got a few things in the pipeline that I can't talk about just yet because it's like a bit hush hush. But anyway, I'll let you know when it happens.
Okay.
And yeah, I've been out there. I'm doing a mediumship night on the 29th. I've got a mediumship evening of mediumship. And I've been a bit busy with readings and doing all right, yeah.
Where's your mediumship night, Joyce?
The best part is some of my counselling work. They're coming. I've got one lady that's really coming good. She's changing her life, and that's making me very happy.
That always makes a difference, doesn't it? Joyce, where is your mediumship? Where is your mediumship night?
Oh, it's at what is it? Hurstbridge Hub. It's a community centre in Melbourne.
Okay, beautiful. Definitely check that out if you can. All right, Joyce, well, thank you.
7:30 till 9:30, till 9 o'clock.
Yeah, it's a couple of hours demonstration, which is fabulous. And Joyce, you help people obviously as a medium, as a psychic, as a clairvoyant, you also do, I think you said something about life coaching or mentoring, did you say, or empowering women?
Counselling, mentoring. I love that. I love mediumship, but I love the counselling and that, the changes when you see them, they're well worth the work you put into them.
I would agree with that. I think when you can see the transformation, it really does make such a difference. Well, I'm thrilled that
got one at the moment, and the transformation's just starting to show, and I'm so thrilled.
Oh, isn't that beautiful? Oh, well, Joyce, I'm so happy. I'm so happy for that. So let's get started. So please like and share the video. Once you've liked and shared it, in the comment section, let us know that you've liked and shared it, and write a comment letting us know liked and shared and your question. Now, Kat, I'm going to start with you, darling, and I'm going to start with someone called Gary, actually. And Gary, you're going to start with Kat. Gary has said, "Hi, Harry. Hello. I have liked and shared. Are there any messages for me tonight, please? Now, Kat, whatever you feel and you can pick up for Gary would be amazing.
Okay. I keep on hearing the word love, 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 as I saw your name. What I mean by love is I feel like that this year has been a bit of a turbulent year when it comes to the area of your love life. But I am seeing improvements as of February of next year, which is really good. So if you've been a bit down in that area, I'm just giving you the thumbs up that things are going to be great. The other thing I see is finance. From a finance perspective, I feel like the finances, I just see the word choppy. So I feel like they've been quite a bit up and down. I'm seeing the month of March as being fruitful for you next year as well too. And the other thing too that I also see alongside you, I don't know if you have like a dog or a pet, but usually when they show me like a dog or a pet, I get the impression that you've kind of got like a dog in spirit that's alongside you, and it's around you for some reason. So there seems to be you've had a dog or a pet, a dog in your life, and it's kind of there, and I know sometimes it might sound a bit bizarre, but this actual dog is around you and also looking after you, if anything else. Okay. The other thing too is I'm also seeing the month of October is really good for you for next year. For October, I see travel, which is really exciting. So there's definitely a trip on the cards for you there as well too. And then the other thing too is I see the word Queensland. So I don't know what Queensland means to you, but Queensland will also be significant to you for the next 12-month cycle.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you. That
Thanks
was incredible. Great reading. Thank you, Gary. That was nice.
Thanks, Gary.
Start with a bang. All right, let's go. Let's go with Joyce. Your turn, darling. Thank you, Jocelyn. You're helping out, letting people know to like and share. Yes, please like and share the video. And once you've liked and shared, then you can write a comment. And in that comment with your question, please include that you have liked and shared as well as your comment. Okay, let me go with Joyce. It is your turn. I'm going to give you Danielle. Danielle asks quite good questions most weeks, and it's good to see you on again, Danielle. Thank you so much. Hi, guys. I've liked and shared. My question is, do you think my daddy is around me, and can I do anything to entice my daddy to give me signs? What do you reckon, Joyce?
I feel if her daddy's around her all the time, he's never really left her. Sometimes we don't see the signs. They're there, but we don't see them because we don't understand them. Sometimes, just a feather will appear out of nowhere. There's no bird, there's nothing around. There'll be a feather will just fall in front of you, or, you just might get that feel that there was someone walked past, but that shadow. But, you mightn't see them, but your daddy hasn't left you. He's still around. I don't feel he'll ever move away. He's in the spirit world, but
and in terms of giving advice about how to get signs, would you say just accept it and let it come, as opposed to being very pedantic?
That's what you've got to do. You can't make the signs happen. They've just got to come when your dad's ready to give you the signs. You can't. There's nothing you can do. You can
just allow it to
really
come
try
through.
hard. It won't work with the spirit world. That they just come when they're ready. But he's around. He hasn't left.
Beautiful.
The signs. And maybe, you're trying too hard. Relax with it. It'll be easier.
And let it flow. That's beautiful. I love that, Joyce.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me go with and please give us your feedback as well. That would be fabulous if you can in the comments as well. Kat, I'm gonna go with another one. Going to give you Terry. Hi, Terry, with an I. Terry, liked and shared. I would love a reading about my work, please.
Okay. All right. Now, when it comes to your work, I saw the month of March. Okay. So I feel that by March, your work area will be settled. I see they're not telling me whether you are working or not. And I'm going to be honest with you there. But what I am seeing is that in that area, there just seems to be a high level of instability in that work piece, right? So March will be, I feel that by March you'll find something that's better suited to you. I get the impression, irrespectively, whenever you're in a role, I feel like you're quite a passive person, in the sense that you'll go into a work role, you'll do your best and you'll work hard. But I just feel like, you kind of go in and just focus on getting the job done. You're not. And I just feel like you need to be a bit more vocal. And what I mean by that is ask for additional work, or not only that, just ask for assistance around moving up the ladder, if that makes sense. When you work in an organization for X amount of period, organizations will sometimes give you the opportunity to further study, or learn additional skills, transferable skills that will make you a valuable asset when it comes to the workplace, if anything else. But I do see the month of March as being, quite great for you, and I feel that there's opportunity there. And then after March, I see a ladder. So when they show me a ladder, I feel that this role that you get will enable you to move up that ladder a bit more. Does that make sense? So that's really exciting for you. From a financial perspective, I see dollar signs. So historically, what you're used to, I see more money, and that's a really exciting thing. But then the other thing as well too is, historically, when you've taken a job, I feel like people have just thrown you in and expected you to do things. In this particular role, I feel that once you onboard, there will be training, and that will also be beneficial for you.
Very good.
But definitely
That's
a good
amazing.
tip for you there.
That's great. Thank you,
Really
Kat.
good. Really exciting.
And thank you, Terry. Very good reading. Kat just gives amazing information, which is great. I feel like these people should call. All right, let's get Lynette on the screen. And before I read out the question, just want to remind everyone, online right now, we've got Benjamin Graham on pin 9166. We've got Natalie Norton-Baker on pin 9810. We have Psychic Steve on pin 9106. We have Renal Reta on pin 9112. And we have Sandy on pin 9108. Give them a call. They're available for you now. Joyce, darling, we've got Lynette Johnston. That's a really cool photo, by the way. Liked and shared. Are there any messages for me tonight at all, please? Go for it, Joyce.
Yeah, I am. I feel that it's at the moment you're going through a bit of a hard time. It'll work out for you. It'll probably all settle down by next March. You'll deal with all that you have to. It's like, I feel this was unexpected, that you didn't expect all this, so it's really hard to deal with. But you're quite capable of dealing with it. The only thing I can say to you is, don't try and deal with it all at once. Do one thing, sort that out, and then move on to the next. Don't try and do all of them, because it'll all just fall in a heap. But you will get there. Don't think you can't. You will. Oh, it's cool. This all sort of fell on top of you for no reason. I don't know why this has all come into your life. We all get tested, but you're going to pass the test. So don't worry. If days that you don't feel like you're not going to pass, you'll pass. You'll be fine. You'll come through stronger at the end.
Okay, beautiful. Good work, Joyce. Thank you so much. All right, let me go. Thank you, Lynette. I'm going to give you Kat. Let's please give Jocelyn a reading, because she's helping everyone. And Jocelyn, it's terrific to see you on. It's so great to have you. Jocelyn, one of our favourites. Love her. Liked and shared. Hello, Harry T. And ladies. Hello, Kat. Oh, perfect. You want a cat? Well, it worked. Do you see me and my hubby David moving abroad next year, please? Thank you kindly. Ooh.
Okay. Now, I actually do, to be honest. I do. Wow. I get October. I feel like, for some reason, I feel like this has been, it's not like it's been like an out of the blue sort of thing. This seems to be like a plan that, or a vision that you've both had, like a joint sort of a plan. And it has taken a bit of time. I think particularly it has been with the two of you, I think from a financial perspective as well too, but I am definitely getting the month of October, if anything else. I just see you as being, both of you as being, you've got a very solid relationship, which is really beautiful. But I also see that word free spirited. So I get the impression that you're very free spirited individuals as well too. And the other thing too, I also see the word creative. So I don't know whether one of you actually does anything like photography or is in that creative field, but I'm definitely seeing that. But yes, I am seeing October. Just in preparation for that, make sure that you get all your ducks aligned from a financial perspective. I think it's very important that you do that. But yes, I'm getting a tick there. So exciting things for you, Jocelyn. Good on you. I'm jealous.
Fantastic. Good on her. Good on her. Go for it, Jocelyn. Go for it.
Good on you.
Yeah, good on her. Exactly. All right. Yeah, exactly.
We all want to get away, don't we?
I have not been. Do you know what? I have not been anywhere since before COVID. I used to go overseas every single year, and I had done so for, oh my gosh, a decade, and I have not been anywhere since COVID. So it's just so strange. So good for you, Jocelyn.
Yeah, good on you.
All right, good on you. Joyce, I've got you feedback, darling, from Danielle. Danielle has said, thank you, Joyce. I feel my father gives me many signs, but I feel like I brush them off too quick. Stop brushing them off, Danielle. Have a great night, guys. I love you, Harry. You're my favorite. Oh, God bless you, Danielle. You know what? Feeling is always mutual. The love, I'm always one of those people that, whatever you send, it goes back. So if you send good wishes, it's always gone back to you tenfold. If you don't send good, well, it goes back to you tenfold too. So you hope that it's always good. Okay, Joyce, I'm going to give you this one, please. It's going to be... actually, before I pull you another question, you've got Lynette saying, thank you, Joyce. So you got another one saying thank you, which is great. So please definitely keep sending our feedback. That would be great. I'm going to give you... I'll give that one... Maybe Lynn Penman. Hi, Lynn. I've liked and shared. Perfect. Thank you very much. Do you have any messages for me, please? Do you have any messages for Lynn, Joyce?
I feel that you're a fairly happy person. You don't show you keep a lot inside. You don't let people see what you're really feeling. But look, I feel that your life's pretty much on track. It's going to be better next year. You've been through a few things this year that haven't been right. We all have. But anyway, it hasn't been a good year for anyone. But I don't feel your year has been too bad. But next year is going to be a great year for you. It's like I feel... I don't know. There's a lot of happiness for you next year, I'm feeling. Your life's going to come together. It is together, but it's like it's next year's your year. That's all I can say. It's like I can feel it. You'd probably be starting to feel it now, and you'll move forward in every way. You'll be really happy next year. That's what I'm getting. So
amazing. That's great.
I still don't feel your life has been too bad this year. It hasn't been, but it's going to be great next year.
Oh, good. Amazing. We all love the good news. Okay. Yeah, we do. Okay. Continue to like and share the video, please. And please, in the comments section, write that you've liked and shared it once you've done so and include that in your question. Let me go with Kat. I'm going to give you feedback from our friend Jocelyn. It is, thank you so much, Kat. David is very creative. He's genius. He can design anything. We love David. And I used to be a hairdresser, and I'm very creative too. Aww. Thank you for your guidance, and I will rock 2024 like a rock star. What a superstar. Oh, I love her.
My kind of girl.
She is my kind of girl. Yeah, she's great. She's awesome. Yeah, I've never met her in person, but I can just tell, when you can just tell, they're your type of person. Jocelyn's my type of person. Love you, Jocelyn. All right. Let me go with your next question. It's going to be from, this is another lovely person, Wesley. Hey, Wesley, I remember your photo and I remember commenting on how I loved I think it was the sunset in Darwin, I think you said, and I could be totally wrong, but I feel like I asked about it, and I feel like you said sunset in Darwin. I could be wrong, but I remember saying something about your photo. So Wesley has said, good evening, beautifuls. I've liked and shared. Any money, luck coming my way. Thanks, Wes. Go for it, Kat. What do you reckon?
I do feel yes, but I also will be honest. I call a spade, right? Sometimes I can be offensive in being honest, but not in a bad way. What I'm picking up with you energetically wise is in order for you to actually do that, you do need to reassess your finances. There needs to be a bit of work there. What I mean by that is, your day-to-day expenditure, just make sure that you tidy that a bit. I think that's kind of key as well. And that's kind of like a priority as well too. But the other thing too is when I'm picking up and I'm tuning into your energy as well, I feel that you're a person as well that could be making more money than you actually are. So I feel that you've got like certain skills, or you've got a certain skill set where you're not being paid as much as you should be paid, if that makes sense. All right. Now, the other thing too is I'm a firm believer of staying in your lane. You know how when you watch like the Melbourne Cup and the horses and how they've got their blinkers on and they just focus on the end goal. I think that this needs to be that year where you just focus on that end goal, because I do feel like it's going to be a good year, but it's all about just having that focus. Because what I'm picking up in your energy at times is sometimes, if you're not grounded, you can kind of get, distracted from that end goal, but make sure that this is the year that you actually focus, because I do feel that come end of 2024, it's going to be a good year for you. Does that make sense? But it's just about, that element, if anything else. Okay.
Beautiful. Love it. Thank you, Kat.
Thank you,
Wes. Go for it, Wes. Online right now, we have Benjamin, pin 9166, Natalie, pin 9810, Psychic Steve, pin 9106, Renoretta, pin 9112, Sandy, pin 9108, and Sherry on pin 9114. The phone numbers are scrolling down on the bottom of your screen and also within the post. Okay. Now, Joyce, I'm going to go to you now, darling. You got, I don't know who this was for. I think it was for you, actually. Thank you, something to look forward to. Or maybe it was Kat. Kat, was this yours or was this Joyce's? I can't remember.
This one was mine.
Yes, perfect. Okay. So Joyce, she said, thank you, something to look forward to. So with a love heart, which is fabulous. Thank you, Lynn. I'm going to give you, Joyce, this is a pretty direct question. I reckon go for it. Paula has said, I've liked and shared. Hi, all. Will I change jobs before Christmas? Now, there's only 5 weeks for Christmas. So what do you reckon?
No, I don't think so. I don't think you'll change your job before Christmas. It'll be after Christmas, round about February, March. I'd stay where you are at the moment, because it's not going to happen before Christmas. It'll be February, March next year. But if you wait, you'll get the job that you want. I don't see you getting a job offer before then, but the job that you'll really enjoy will come up next March. It could be a change too in career, like not what you do now, whatever you do now. It won't be that. It'll be something very different, but you'll love it. It'll be challenging, but you'll love it.
Oh, I love that. Fantastic. All right. I'm going to, hold on. Why can't I remove it? Yes, I can. All right. Let me go with, I found something that I just want to, everyone's loving the show, which is great. I saw a comment from someone and I cannot find it for the life of me. Scroll. Here it is. I just want to pull this up on the screen. Kamsoy has said, I've had a personal reading with Kat and she's amazing. And I have Harry T's tarot cards and they are spot on too. Thank you, guys. Isn't that great? So Kamsoy has had a reading with you. This is for Kat. Yeah, so Kamsoy has had a reading with you and she thinks that you're amazing. And Kamsoy has my oracle cards, which are actually on my desk, right in front of my face. So thank you so much for that. They're actually nearly finished. So if you don't have them, actually, I think I've got the link somewhere. Let me post the link, guys. I'll post the link in the comments so you can buy these. They're very inexpensive. They're very expensive to create and very inexpensive to purchase. So purchase them because they're nearly gone. Because next year it's all about my books. I've signed a 3-book deal where I've got books coming out from everywhere. But so these oracle cards will start to fade. So get them before they vanish, because then it's just going to be all about books. So make sure you get them. I will write the comment. I'll find the comment somewhere here. Okay. Now, Kat, your question is going to be Anne. Anne has said, I've liked and shared. Thank you, Anne, darling. Hello, Kat. I developed a friendly relationship with the man that I like a lot. Ooh. Do you feel it will grow into a romantic relationship this year or next? Thank you.
I think you need to pace yourself with this one, Anne. I think it could turn into something longer term. But one of the things that I'm picking up energetically with you is when you love, you actually get quite, what's the word? When it's like when you develop feelings, they take over and they can at times be a bit overwhelming. Which at times can be a beautiful thing, but when you love, right? And I think there's nothing wrong with loving. I think it's a beautiful thing. But I do feel in this particular situation, it's kind of important to pace yourself because I feel that there are other aspects in your life that you're also focusing on at the moment as well too. Does that make sense? But I actually like this person. I think they're quite stable. And from what I'm picking up with this particular person that you've become friends with, I see in this person's persona or in their energy, I'm seeing a lot of actions that this person has done, which kind of leads you to kind of see the positive in this current scenario. So I'd continue to pace myself, but I'm definitely liking the energy of this particular person. Does that make sense?
Very good.
But yeah. I do. And I do. The other thing too, just really quickly, I will tell you, I feel like within 2 years, there will be a solid relationship for you in 2 years, right?
Nice.
So just faith yourself. Yeah.
Nice. Good one. All righty. Thank you so
Thanks,
much. Yeah, beautiful. All right. I'm going to go with you, Joyce, now, darling. I'm going to give you... Oh, Jen. Hey, Jen. I haven't seen you in a bit. Good to see you. Got no idea where Cherie and Teresa are. Jen has said, loved and shared. Hi, beautiful friends. Oh, she's beautiful. Joyce, how is he feeling about what has happened between us lately?
I feel that he's sort of whatever you've done, it's put him on his toes a bit. I feel he'll put a bit more effort in, but it's going to be slow, very slow. This relationship it's going to go at snail's pace. You can't push it. You can't. It's just how he is. He doesn't rush in, this guy. He just takes his time. He probably loses a lot of women that way because he's so slow. But if you hang in there, you can have a good relationship with this one. But it's patience. Hopefully, I suppose you'll learn the patience, hopefully, see what happens. But I still feel it could really develop it slow. I don't know whether I'd have the patience for it being that slow, but anyway.
Funny.
Just take it easy.
Yeah.
And enjoy the time as it goes along.
Got you. Hold on one second. Okay, let me go with, I've got feedback from Wesley. Hold on, I'm just managing a million things at the same time. Wesley has said, makes perfect sense, Kat. I'm undervalued at work and I do a lot more than I should. Have an awesome night. Thanks, Wes. Oh, there you go. Thanks, matey. Hold on, let me take that off. No, we just did you. I've got no idea who this feedback is. I can't remember, but it says, sweet, thank you. If you could just let us know who your feedback is for, let us know the name of the psychic who's read for you, because it's hard to actually remember who you are and who read you. So Paula, whoever it was, whether it was Kat or Joyce, said sweet and thank you. So
I think it was me. I think
There you
it was
go.
me, Mary.
There you go. Perfect. Well, that was for you as well, Joyce, darling. All right.
Was it Kat? Was that was me?
Yes, it was you.
Yeah,
Yes.
I thought it was, yeah.
Awesome. Well, I got to share it, which is fabulous. Kat, darling, I'm going to give you this one. It's going to be from Saron. It's a massive question, and sometimes they get a little bit too bulky. But that's okay. You're not on the bottom of the screen, so I could probably leave it. I'll see how I feel. Saron says, Harry, your cards. Oh, Harry, your cards are amazing. Thank you, darling. Liked and shared. Hello, lovely souls. Kat, can I please have a reading about my love life? Will I meet someone new, or will my husband come back home? I'm interested in what you have to say, especially about a timeline. Well, timelines are always very difficult, but if you get a timeline, Kat, that's great. But what do you reckon, Kat?
See, I feel, okay, I am seeing stuff. I am seeing timelines. So if you love timelines, what I will encourage you, though, is continue living your life. Once a reading is done, if people focus on timelines, it's never a good thing. Just focus on what you're doing now and continue doing what you're doing now. What I will tell you is this: within 6 months, you will actually know where you stand with your husband, and I see you coming to an agreement. So within 6 months, if that makes sense, all right. I feel when I look at your husband, I feel that he's been going through some trials and tribulations himself, and he's focusing on himself. And there's been a lot of things that have been going on with him, right? It's not to say that he hasn't cared about you or loved you or anything like that, but there's stuff going on there. Okay. What I am, though, also saying to you, what I'm seeing for you as well, is I do feel that within that 2-year time period, you will actually be happy in your love life. I feel that there will be 2 additional people that you meet along the way within that 2-year period. But I am being shown that within 2 years, you will be in a loving relationship. Does that make sense? What I will be honest with you and say this to you, Sarah, is it's very important when it comes to relationships, not only to find someone that, that you can make happy, but it's also about finding someone that will make you happy as well too. Does that make sense? So it's about finding that equal balance in a relationship, because equal balance results in healthy communication in a partnership and a long-term sustainable relationship. Does that make sense? And I feel that in the next 6-month period, one of the things that you will be focusing on is those key elements that are important to you. Does that make sense?
Very good.
I feel that when it comes to your relationship historically, when it comes to your husband, I feel like that the communication piece has been quite interesting in the sense that you communicate one way and he communicates another way. Does that make
Very
sense?
good.
So
okay, let's
just be mindful of that.
Very good. Thank you, Saron. An excellent, Kat. Okay, I'm going to go to, and I'll just let everyone know, we've got Benjamin, pin 9166, Natalie, pin 9810, Psychic Steve, pin 9106, Renal Retta on pin 9112, Sandy on pin 9108, and Sherry on pin 9114. Actually, sorry, Sherry's on a call. Sherry is taken. So Sherry is pin 9114, but she's on a call. So the others are available. So I'll repeat. Sherry is currently taken on a call. Her pin is 9114, but she's taken. So if you want Sherry, you'll have to wait till she's off. Ben Graham is on pin 9166, Natalie Norton Baker, pin 9810, Psychic Steve, pin 9106, and Renal Writer on pin 9112, and Sandy on pin 9108. Okay, now before I go to Joyce, I will just pull this up. My Oracle cards can be purchased from, that's the link, the direct link. It's free shipping, that link, if you press that. These are the cards, Energies of the Soul Oracle cards, and that's the little back. They're very popular, which is amazing. And go to the link that I've put in the comments, and you can get them before they're all finished. Okay, Joyce, I have feedback for you, darling, from Jen. The feedback is, thank you so much, Joyce. Yes, I now do have patience. I will wait, as he is a special person in my life. Jen, isn't Jen a sweetheart? Isn't Jen a sweetheart? She's lovely. All right, let's go with who's next? I'm gonna go, Joyce, with I think Michelle. That's a really nice photo. There's something really nice about that group. Michelle has said, Michelle Croston, liked and shared. I would love a reading. Go for you. General, anything, pick up on Okay, hold on. Let me read that again. Liked and shared. I'd love a reading. General, anything pick up on our home. All right, I think there's a bit of a grammar thing here. So let me just rephrase this comment. Basically, Joyce, Michelle has said, liked and shared. I'd love a reading. General, anything that you pick up on. And is there a home move for them? So will they be moving home?
There'll be a home move. I'm getting a 2, so I feel it might be. I don't think it'll be 2 months. It could be 2 years. It's like there's a reason that 2 years is there. I don't see a home move earlier than 2 years. There's a lot of changes going on
home
around.
Move or love life. Yeah, she might want love life as well, maybe.
Yeah. That was what I was about to say. There's a lot going on around her that there's a lot of changes. Like I don't know. I feel your love life's all right. If I feel that you're in a relationship and it's all right, the home move will go from 2 years from now. But that home move could be a work move. So that might be why you move, because of a work move. But I feel that you're quite happy where you are. So why you'd want to move, I'm not sure. But it has to be a work move, I feel, because if you move from where you are, you're going to miss that place. You might think it's a good idea, but you'll miss the place. But anyway, work, when you have to move for work, it's worth it. It'll be worth moving for that work that's offered.
Good reading, Joyce. Thank you, darling. And thank you so much for your question. Let me go with some feedback for you, darling Kat. It is from Anne. Hey, Anne. Kat, thank you so much. You are correct about many other things going on in my life. And you are right that I need to pace myself. Great show. Great feedback. Aren't these people beautiful? You know what? I only do every second Saturday now. That's something I forgot to re-announce on the show, but that's okay. I'll remind everyone at the end. I only do every second Saturday now. And next Saturday we'll have Anne-Marie hosting, our producer. Just because I just need to take a step back. I can't commit to doing every week anymore. But you know what? I have to say, I do miss everyone. I do. And, you know, when it's my Saturday again, I do look forward to it. I look forward to the producer. I look forward to the psychics. But most of all, and I'll be honest, I look forward to the viewers. I really do. So thank you guys so much. I really do adore all of you. Okay, let me go with this question for you, darling. It's going to be Liara. What a beautiful name. Liara has said, Kat, liked and shared, I would love to know more about this new connection I'm feeling. Ooh.
Okay. All right. I do feel I feel like it's early days. I do feel like it is a good connection. The word, okay. I have to be careful. Spirit tells me these things and I have to kind of tone them down a bit, all right? You're a very loving person. When you get into a relationship, when you meet people, it's like, you know, you like to learn about other people, but in saying that as well too, you also like to share a lot about yourself. And I think one of the things that's important is to kind of pace yourself when you're getting to know this person, in the sense that, you know, leave a bit of mystery there, if that makes sense. Don't put all your cards on the table, you know, as soon as you get to know this person. Does that make sense? Because I feel like with this person, they're a person who just likes to pace themselves, if that makes sense. But I do feel it could progress into something longer. I just feel that it's a good opportunity for you to kind of pace yourself and get to know this person, if you know what I mean. I do feel that there's an interest there. But yeah, Spirit's saying definitely pace yourself, if anything else. When it comes to that area, from a love life perspective, I see the number 3. So I feel like within 3 years, you will be in more of a solid relationship, in the sense that there will be more of like a committal sort of piece there. So if you're looking for commitment within 3 years, you'll have some form of solid commitment in your love life. Okay?
Beautiful.
Thanks a lot, Liara.
Thank you, Liara. What a beautiful name, huh? Liara J. That is a stunning name. Liara Jade. If you're still watching Liara Jade, that is a beautiful name. Okay. Let me go with Joyce. Your turn, darling. It's going to be, I've burnt my finger and bleach. I didn't realize that. You sort of do know that bleach shouldn't go on your hands, but I didn't realize if you don't wash it quick, I knew it's not good for skin, but I thought I could continue doing what I was doing and wash it later. Kat, you know me, you've known me forever. I am so accident prone. I am the person, if there's a chair in the middle of a room that is the size of a stadium, I will find a way to fall over that chair. I'm an accident prone person. And I've burnt it. It's crazy, isn't it? So just be careful. If you're ever cleaning anything and you're using bleach, use gloves. I now know why they say gloves.
Paw is really good for that. Paw ointment, yeah.
Yeah,
Paw is good for burns, yeah.
All right, okay, perfect. Yeah, good idea. I love you, Kat. I love you. Kat, by the way, we need to organise a catch-up with you, me, N and I.
Next year.
Mid-next
year. I'd say probably February. I've got 2 overseas trips coming up, so I'm a bit busy.
By the way, yeah. I just want to say this while I've got you on air. I just want to say this on air just before I forget. I have been meaning to message you back every single day, and I keep forgetting. So if I ever don't message you back, you know.
No, for the love of God.
All right, you know me. Okay, you know me. All right, I love you. Okay, let me go with Joyce. I think, are we up to Joyce? I think we're up to Joyce now, aren't we? Are we up to Joyce? Joyce, are we up to you?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
I'm up to Joyce. Yeah, I'm
yes,
up to Joyce.
Yeah.
All right, let me give you Joyce. Oh, that's a nice one. Let me just hold on, let me just save that. I'm gonna give you this one. Oh, hello, Regan. I remember you. Regan has said, "Hi guys, I've loved and shared. What's the go with Aiden and his attitude and feelings towards me lately? Thank you." What do you think, Joyce?
I feel he's a bit distant. It's not to do with you. He's got other stuff going on around him. I feel he's got this man has a job that takes a lot of his energy. So sometimes it's not you. It's his job that's draining him. Whatever he does, you'll get him back. You need to understand when men focus on their job, that's where they are. They're not thinking of you. It's not that they don't care, but they have tunnel vision. So when they're concentrating on their job, they're concentrating on their job. When they're with you, they're there. They just put that on the side burner. If you can understand that and go with that, it'll just make it easier. But he's not going anywhere. He's staying there. He'll be fine. But that's how men are. They're like that. They've got tunnel vision. They can't do 6 things like we can. We can operate, we can think about them, we'll get in touch with them, we'll cook the tea, we'll do the washing. Men don't do that. They have tunnel vision. If they're having problems in their job, that's where they're concentrating. He's not.
Would you say men are from Mars, women are from Venus? Isn't that a book? Wasn't that a book?
Yeah, that's exactly right. I've had these discussions with men, and they tell me all the time that
but
that's what
think it's
they do,
true.
and I know they do because I tell them that's what you do, and they agree.
But I kind of think it's true. Because I think we are wired differently. I think
and women then get upset because they're a bit distant and they think, I'm losing him, he's going somewhere. He's not going anywhere. He's just in a different world. So just be patient. He'll be okay.
Yeah, good on you. That was a great reading, Joyce. I think a lot of people would have got a lot from that. Well done. Everyone is loving this show, by the way, and I am loving it as well. What a great lineup. We are loving it. I'm going to give... Gary. I found Gary's feedback for Kat. Hey, Gary. I think you were the start of the show. Gary has said, validation. Thank you all for my reading. Yes, Kat, about the dog. It was at my feet when you... Oh, my God, that's so crazy. About an animal. Also, you mentioned Queensland. I've recently moved to Queensland. Oh, my God, Kat. Once again, thank you, and we will see what happens with other presentations. Fantastic. Great reading. Thank you, Gary.
Thank you, Gary.
Gary Howard, great feedback. And I love that you started the show, and obviously I had a little thing with your name, Harry and Gary. I had that little synergy. Okay, let me actually that can open up another can of worms, but I won't. All right, let me unstar that one. Okay, Kat, I've got another feedback for you, darling. Liara, this is the name. The one that I said I loved your name. Thank you, Kat and Harry. My mum went through the alphabet to come up with my name, and she did a good job. Oh, that's the best. She did do a good job. You know what? Your mum nailed that, because Liara Jade, you know, it was worth the alphabet, Liara Jade, because that name, even just the flow of it, like I've met a lot of people, but Liara Jade, it just sounds so beautiful, so gorgeous. Okay, let me go with next one for you. I'm gonna give you which one am I gonna give you? Let's give you Richard. Richard, we've had a couple of guys on here tonight, which I'm liking. Richard has said, I've liked and shared. Just wondering if there are any messages for me. Go for it, Kat.
Yeah, Richard, you're a very deep person. When I tune into your energy, I see a thinker. I feel like you've got a very strong humanitarian side to you, very compassionate. And you've got a lot of green energy in the sense that you're always thinking of other people. You've got a higher level of social awareness and social consciousness. And I think that's actually quite a beautiful thing. You know, there's always this analogy that angels, you know, are, you know, up in the sky and everything like that. But we do have angels that are on earth. And I feel like you're like an earth angel, to be honest. You're always helping and thinking of other people. I see the word decisions around you. So I feel like, you know, as you're ending this year, focus on making some big decisions for yourself for next year. I see the word, this is the thing. I see the word, I see 3 P's. This is going to sound really bizarre, but I see the word promotion. I see the word production. And what was the other word? Promotion, production, and preparation. There's a lot going on for you next year, which is really exciting. I feel like you're a very visual person. So what I mean by visual is I feel like you see things. You're very visual. You know, people who are usually very visual are very creative, but I definitely do see you working on a really exciting project next year, which is really good. Do you know what I mean? But I feel like next year will be a year that you predominantly focus on yourself. I feel that at the second half of the year, there's money coming in, which is really exciting. But also the one thing that's really important is make sure you take time out for yourself. I think that's really crucial. We as individuals, we always focus on, you know, these goals and tasks that we set aside for ourselves. But in order for us to achieve those goals, we also need to take time out to reflect and recharge our battery. And I feel that one of the key things for you next year is just to make sure you take that time out and recharge your battery, if anything else. But you've definitely got an exciting year ahead for you, Richard. Okay?
Fantastic.
Thank you for reaching out.
Great reading. Thank you, Richard. And thank you, Kat, as always. Joyce, darling, I've got feedback from Regan. Regan has said, thanks, Joyce. You're right. He's a concreter and and works long hours. We aren't together, but he's being possessive while being distant. Baby dad, it's confusing. Thank you, though. You were pretty spot on. Very good. Thank you, darling. Regan. Joyce, I'll give you, you know what, I might, gosh, I don't, okay, let me figure this out. Okay, let me go with, Nita has said, hi, Harry and guests. It's my dad's heavenly birthday today, and I would love any messages from him, please. Go for it, Joyce. Happy birthday to your darling Heavenly Father.
He enjoyed his birthdays when he was here on Earth. He's did you feel him around you today? Because he has been. He's telling me that he's been, well, he's around you a lot, not just today. But for some reason, it's like he's there, but I don't know, I'm getting a bit of a sadness from him. So it's his birthday, usually you celebrate, even if you're up in heaven, it's still, they celebrate up there as well. They have a great time. But I just feel that there's a bit of sadness there. So it's either from you or from him. But I feel that when he was here, you had a lot of great birthdays. So that could be what it is. But can you feel him? Like, I don't feel that man leaves you very much. He's around. I think he's more down here than he is up there sometimes.
All right, I'm going to move quickly on this one just because we've only got 1 minute left and I want to go for one more round of 2 more people, or we can just end the show now. Should I go for another round or should I end it?
Yeah.
Go another round? All right, because we've only got 1 minute, but I thought I'll stay a little bit more. All right, so we'll make them a little bit more concise. Okay, so let's do that. All right, we'll go just a quick another round.
Yeah.
All right, Kat, we got feedback from Richard. Validation for Kat. Yes, I'm a mental health advocate in writing memoirs. Ooh, and opinion pieces on my lived experience. I feel the Earth Angel thing. Aww, I love that. Amazing. Okay, Kat, I'm gonna give you Rav. Hi, Harry. I've liked and shared. How will Christmas go with my sister, who hasn't spoken to me for 4 years, and my wife, who doesn't get along with my mum very well?
You know what? I feel like Christmas will be okay. I just feel that there's elements of miscommunication, in that kind of area, in that domain with family. There seems to be a bit of miscommunication. I feel like there's nothing wrong with any of you. It's just the way you all communicate. You all communicate differently. Some of you are visual, some of you are givers, and when there's different levels of communication, things can go out. They can be quite interesting, if anything else. But I definitely do feel that Christmas will be good. I do feel that these kind of topics will be brought up, but I do feel as a result there'll be some resolution around some of these pieces. It is work in progress, but it will definitely be a time to set you up, to make amends and move down that right path. Okay. Thank you so much, Rab. Have a great Christmas. Yeah.
Thank you. Very good. All right. And then we'll do another quick one because the show has finished, but I'll make this a quick ending. I'll stay on just that slight bit extra. I'm going to go with this one for you, Joyce. It's going to be Tina. Liked and shared, would love anything around finances, housing, or really anything that pops up, please and thank you. So anything that pops up.
Oh, first thing I got is that your finance is going to improve. Hasn't been really good, but it's going to improve, be a lot better next year. Housing, I feel you're moving next year. I feel you're renting at the moment, and you will for a while. You will eventually end up with your own home, but not yet. But you'll move to next year, not before Christmas, but there is a move for you. It'll be a better place than where you are now. So you'll be quite happy there. Peace. You'll have peace.
Oh, good. Peace is always good. All right, amazing. All right, thank you, Kat and Joyce. It's been an absolute pleasure. Adore you both. And if I don't see you before Christmas, have a wonderful Christmas and God bless.
You too. And nice to work with you, Kat.
Nice to see you, Joyce. God bless.
Guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, nice to see you.
Bye. Bye, guys. Bye. All right, everyone. So that was an amazing show. We have gone slightly over time, but that's fine. I technically did come on slightly late anyway. 2 minutes late, whatever. Okay, let me go with just the rundown of the website is psychictvinternational.com. The phone numbers are scrolling down on the bottom of your screen, also within the post. If you want a reading, let me just remind you those phone numbers. It is in Australia 02907101199, in the US 19143737 in Canada 1778880714226, and our international number worldwide is +614 888 They're our phone numbers. Now we've got Sherry currently on a call. Sherry's PIN is 9114, but she's busy. She's on a call. Ben Graham is on PIN 9166. Natalie Norton Baker is on PIN 9810. Psychic Steve is on PIN 9106. Renoretta is on PIN 9112. Sandy is on PIN 9108. Give them a call. They would love to have a chat and a reading. My Oracle cards can be purchased from that link directly. These are the cards. And I will not be on next week. So just remember, I only host every second Saturday now. You will have Anne-Marie next Saturday hosting. So Anne-Marie will be hosting next Saturday, and I will be back in the Saturday after that. Okay, so I will see you again soon. Good night, everyone.